We're northbound on Interstate 81, 60 miles north of Syracuse and about 10 miles south of Watertown, New York. We are headed towards the Jerden Falls area. State forest up there. I believe it's called the Jugway something. But it's a part of the Adirondack edge, and it's a real nice area. We're going up to exit 42 and then taking Route 177 east to Lowville. And there's a little tab trailer. That's cute. I wonder where he's going. But this is a boondocking site I've been to a number of times, but I've never been with a trailer, although I've seen trailers there. So we're gonna try it with a trailer with the A-liner, and we'll keep you appraised. So here we are, we're getting off at Adams Center, and
right turn
east.
Turn right.
Maybe that's actually the detour for other people. It's not our detour. That's good.
Follow Highway 177 South Hard Road for 25 miles.
Here we are at the top of the Tug Hill Plateau. It's not really a mountain or a hill. It's just a gradual rise in the land from Lake Ontario. The Tug Hill gets approximately 350 inches. And a lot of the commerce is based on snowmobiles. And there's a lot of snowmobile trails and forest land kind of set aside for snowmobiles, and you could probably camp in a lot of that forest area. But today we're going to the Jerden Falls. So here we're topping over, and way over you can see the landscape way over. That's the St. Lawrence Valley in Canada. And a little bit you can see the mountains of the Adirondacks. But right at the moment we're facing mostly east. But we're quite high up. A couple thousand feet maybe. And the windmills go on. One of the things about windmills is the more they have, the easier it is, because they just have to run power lines from one windmill to the other and then patch them into the grid. So anyways, we're gonna go down the other side here, and then we'll be down in Lowville, and we'll come back in Lowville. We're in Lowville. 177 turned into Route 12. And you follow Route 12 south, but it's really going east. And we're going to pick up Route 812, which is right there. 812, which is this road right here. 812. And we'll follow 812 up to the Jerden Falls Road. I think it's approximately maybe about 10 miles. Don't mind if I stop for the light via GPS. Go a half a mile this way, and we'll turn at the fairgrounds.
Turn left. Highway 812.
I don't know if the camera picks up all the signs. And these are pretty good roads. Nice and smooth. Considering all the snow they get, I don't know how they keep them so good shape. But they've always been pretty good. Maybe they just replace them every year. Anyways, we'll get back to you when we get on to Jerden Falls Road. Bye-bye. We're now going through Croghan, still on Route 812, state route or county route, whatever it is. Just following 812 through the town of Croghan. But we got 5 miles to go. Alright. The road is flattened out a little bit. No longer going uphill as much. There's a sign that says Indian River. And that means we got about a half a mile to go. Right here, next to this house with all the... Can you see all these funky things? This is our road here. We'll go in here. Jerden Falls Road. Alright, here's a fork in the road, and that side says dead end. So this is Jerden Falls to the left. You see this sign, and you see up on the tree there it says snowmobile trails. This is the through route. This is Jerden Falls. Just remember that sign. You'll be all right. And this is a gravel road. It's in great shape. Smooth as glass almost. It's got some quick ups and downs, but not bad for bumps. No big potholes or lakes or anything. This is the west branch of the Oswegatchie River. I'm hoping my diet didn't put me over the weight of this bridge, the weight limit of this bridge. And right after that bridge is our turnoff. And this is the Blanchard Creek Truck Trail. And this is a little more of a state forest road. And these are the campsites. This is one campsite right here. Kill the window here. There's a pull-off in there. And that may be where we end up. And there's a couple more up front. Let's see if there's anybody there. See, this is under the power lines here. This is a power line right away. This is a second set of power lines. But then right here next to the power lines is this spot that people camp. Right here. I was thinking of going there this time. Routinely routinely park right there and camp. It's pretty big open space. So here is that camping spot again. As you can see, I've set up. We drove in over here, and you could probably set 3 or 4 campers up in here. But we drove in through here, and it's a little tiny bump off the road, but it's not too much. We didn't scrape or anything. And we drove in. I was going to set up there, but the ground's a little more unlevel, and it looked like I could pull around and drive right out the other side without risking having to use 4-wheel drive. But it's a pretty nice little camping spot. Like I said, there's 3 of these right in this area. And then there's more camping spots in other places. And they're legal. There's a sign up here from the state that gives good advice. Just in front of the campsite across the road is this path. Here's the campsite right behind us. This is just across the road. I'll put you up a little in the air. See, there's the road. Campsite, and we just crossed the road, and there's a path which is obviously an old road. And this goes right over to the river, the Oswegatchie River. So if you like fishing and a nice easy hike, this is it. And of course, you could probably drive into here and park a camper too. We'll see if this goes all the way through. Yeah, so this drives right through. You could, if you noticed it, you could as soon as you cross the bridge, there's the bridge. As soon as you cross the river bridge, you could just drive in there. It's not high clearance, but I mean, they're just little branches. They're not any big branches. But here's the bridge, just up the road a little bit, and we'll see what it looks like when we get there. Here we are on the bridge, and this is the river going under the bridge. There's a wide spot here. Looks like somebody comes and goes from the water. There's a path over there. There's a big rock right down in there that you probably can't see, but this is a pretty good fishing spot. When I come here late in the day, there's usually families fishing here with the kids. And the edges are coated with blueberries and alders, which makes it really good trout. This is pretty high. I don't think that's usually all wet over there. The water's, it's been raining a lot. And on the other side, I'll go over the other side. But just a lovely Adirondack type area. And I think you wouldn't be disappointed coming up here to camp, especially since it's free. All right, just about 100 feet from the campgrounds, maybe 1,000 feet, somewhere between 100 and 1,000 feet, are these power lines. And underneath the power lines is a road that isn't really much of a road. It's definitely 4-wheel drive. But it's not real bad. if you can see down there, if you follow this, you'll start hearing the noise of a waterfalls. And way down there, right about where you see the end there, the Oswegatchie River and the waterfalls. We'll have some pictures at the end of the video to show you how pretty it is. It's about a 1 mile hike, maybe not even that, but it's a very pretty piece of stretch of the river. Very good fishing site. So this is the Jerden Falls area, and it's nice. So that's my my boondocking recommendation for this week. I'll catch you later.